Hello, this is Dennis McDonald with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. This is a Western Electric 3-slot payphone. Kind of wanted to show you a little bit of video on this, of where we're headed with it, and we're moving forward. The first part shows that a old phone man or somebody who worked for the phone company owned this phone, and then my customer received this phone from that person, and the phone man person had this phone pretty chopped up with some of the things that they were doing with it. So anyway, to move forward here with it a little bit, I want to show you. This is a modular plug bracket. We install a modular plug in our telephones that we convert, and the conversions that we perform on them. The last thing that I like to see, and I see a lot of this coming out of other shops, what they'll do is they'll simply take a line cord like this, and they'll just hang it out of the back of the phone. I hate to see that. That's just so tacky, but that's what you'll get with most shops. We give you a little more bang for your buck at this shop, and that's why we have a lot of repeat customers, and that's why we have a lot of people that call here and say, you know, I was talking to somebody the other day, or a customer that's been in here before or had their phone in through the mail, and you seem to be the only guy that can handle this repair or this type of work, and so that's why I'm contacting you. So anyway, to get on with the story, we build brackets. I like to build a bracket. And this is basically one. You'll see a couple pieces of metal here. We solder the metal together here, and then we enclose, and we make it so that you can change this modular plug. This modular plug port can be changed. It can be pulled out of there and replaced. So that's kind of a little look at that. And basically what happens is it gets mounted right where this hole is. We mount it. We already have a screw hole in it, and we have a little set of teeth here that kind of bites into the metal when it's bolted up. So I'm going to try to swing this phone around a little bit and show you what this basically looks like when we're finished. The back of the phone has a hole in it from the factory to begin with, so this is basically what it looks like. And there's enough clearance there for the modular plug to plug in the line cord and then travel down that track like the cord is supposed to do. So to move this around a little bit to kind of give you an idea where we're at, that's where it sits, right exactly like that. So anyway, that shows you a little bit about how we like to do things here. I don't like to see a line cord popped out of the back of one of these telephones. It just doesn't do the telephone any justice. We've removed this chute for the coins that drop down. We removed that because what we're going to be doing inside here is we're going to be installing a network. Western Electric telephones don't have networks in them. But what we're going to do is install some type of network so we can get a balance on the receive and transmit. And we'll install a bell in here also. Our chute will go back in for our coins. That's going to be put back in. I just took that out to remove some brackets here. Another thing I want to talk to you about, this phone man or whatever that had this phone that my customer received it from, broke the lock. As you can see, I have the body lock out. This belongs in the body. Okay, that belongs to the body. This lock, they always seem to break these locks. I just don't know why they do it. I may take this lock apart and see if we can't cut a key for it. I've been known to do that. open these locks up and cut a key. As you can see, the lock is out right now in the out position. If you'll watch this, I'm going to get a good shot of this. I can push this lock in with my finger. Watch this. That's it. They broke the lock. That's amazing. Why do people do things like that? It just is beyond me. And these were ex-phone company men, that they were supposed to be taking care of this kind of stuff, and they just break these locks. And I get so many of these phones in where they've stuck stuff in these locks and broke it off, and it just amazes me what they'll do. And if they just would have took a little time, they probably could have cut a key for that, or had a friend, help them with it or something, or sent it to me. I would have fixed it for them. Okay, so basically when we got this phone, the other thing I want to go through is, this was just a plate. Whoever had it took the original vault door and got rid of it. I don't know what they did with it. Probably went in a trash can, which it shouldn't have done. But anyway, I have a cam lock here. We drilled a hole in this. This is just a blank plate here, okay? We're not trying to make, we're not trying to keep the public out of this, really. And this is just a blank piece of metal that goes in these doors. I've seen them before. You can get them, and it just goes in there, and they just glue them in, or they bolt them in, or they do whatever. Well, anyway, we removed it, and I drilled a hole through it, okay, and I put a cam lock in there, what's called a cam lock. Well, in order, the original vault doors had a little lip on the bottom of them that would catch this lip right here, okay? When you would try to lock it up, you would go like this, and then you would lock it, okay? And that kept people from being able to open it. So what I did was, and like I said earlier, it's not uncommon that you have to fabricate parts for these. And so basically what I did was, I made a piece of metal and drilled it out and brought my cam lock through, and it gets bolted down. And basically this is a piece of metal that has a little lip on it. If you can see that, it has a little lip, and basically what happens is that lip, okay, that lip catches the lip of the payphone body and keeps it from being able to pop out at the bottom. Now, the other thing is, these cam locks come with a couple of different size locks brackets, okay? And so this one is not long enough, and I'm going to have one about this long. So I'm going to make a trip to the locksmith that I deal with a lot, and I'll go over there and I will get me the right piece that I need. And when we get the right piece, what will basically happen is, you'll be able to put this door, and then lock it and take the key out, okay? So all that's moving forward to where we want to be. We're heading in the right direction, and basically now the customer has a set of keys, and we talked to the customer about this. This is not something that we're doing on our own. The customer wants us to try to save money where we can, and we certainly will. The last thing I want to show you right before our 10 minutes is coming up, the handset was broke on this phone, so we already replaced the handset and got his original cord back on it. And so we've got that all squared away. So now he has a working handset that we will install on the phone. So this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair. This is a little bit of video to show you that we are moving forward with this repair and this conversion, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye now.